Today I will be reacting to Sir Les Patterson by Barry Humphries. This is an episode by 1982. This is the first part of the whole video. This is gonna be interesting. I gotta be honest with you guys, I have no idea about this character or about Barry Humphries, even though his name kinda rings a bell in my head, but I'm not too sure. It's one of those names, you know, when you have that feeling that someone tells your name, it sounds kind of familiar, you're like, oh, this is very famous, but I have no idea who that is actually. So yeah, that feeling, if you understand what I mean. So yeah, here I am, I have this channel, so let's find that out. Let's
Celebrated go. Australian statesman of modern times. He started his career as the entertainment officer at a club in Sydney and has risen to the heights of being the Australian cultural attaché to the court of St. James. I couldn't agree more with the critic who said that he impugns the fundamental refinement of the Australian character. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Les Patterson.
Les Patterson, okay.
And hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
I must do a handful of Vaseline. Something. How are you feeling?
I'm not feeling.
Wow, those are definitely different times, right? Going into a television transmission, smoking a cigarette, and the presenter is using the, oh my god, what are they called? The lighters. No, it's not lighters. The oh my god, I forget the word. I know the word, but I forgot it. Yeah, just lit up your cigarette. That's crazy.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah. Of course, images.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
What is it I've got in my hands?
Oh, it's an ointment I'm supposed to use.
What the hell?
I was just giving myself a quick application before the
What?
I'm supposed to use an applicator, but I generally do. No
Oh
worries.
my god.
Yeah. Now let's talk.
You'll be all right on your next trip to the Philippines, mate. Are you with me? No worries.
Now this thing about images obviously terribly important to me. That's part of your job. Now, what is it? What's the image that you're trying to project?
I think you'd better phrase that again, Michael. I think what is the image that I am bloody successful in projecting?
What the
And
hell?
that is as Australia as a thinking organism. You know, it wasn't very many moons ago. What you do to old Brian Humphries, Headley, the poor bastard was ashes. I seen him out there. Oh, Christ, you must have given him a rough time.
We talked about getting on the grog.
Oh, Christ, eh? It stuck into him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very good to be here on the Parky Show. You know, you could say this is the International Year of Australia already, couldn't you, Mike?
Well, you could.
It's been fantastic, the publicity we're getting, and largely due to the efforts of my good self. You know, it wasn't many moons ago that they thought we were a bunch of rough diamonds down. But, you know, we've got more culture than a penicillin factory in Australia. No worries.
Well, I suppose that they talk about culture, that the main thing that people know Australia for now, the movie industry, the films, Australian films. Have you got anything to do with them at all?
Yes, I kicked it off.
Did you?
Oh, yes, I was very much instrumental in getting movies off the ground in Australia. They'd been going along a long time with Chips Rafferty and that fraternity, but they needed to be dragged kicking and screaming into the 20th century, Mike. And I'm very proud of the role I'm very proud of the role that I've played there. You know, the trouble with the film industry, as it is with the arts in general today, is that the poofter element.
The what? The what?
In general today is that the poofter element.
What is that?
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind what people do in the privacy of their own homes. Don't get me wrong on that score, ladies and gentlemen. Please. You know, I see eye to eye with old Ken Livingstone in that particular matter. But what I'd like to say is this, that, you know, there are a lot of... the industry needs a fair bit of weeding out, and, you know, it's rife with the poofters in Australia, as it is here. You know, I had a lovely idea for a film a few years ago. It was going to be called... It was about a football team going into the bush. It was called Piss Up on Hanging Rock, as a matter of fact. And by the time... No? Are you with me? By the time the Poof Mafia, or the Poofia as I call them, had got onto that, they'd turned them all into Sheilas, drifting around in the nursery curtains and getting eaten by the abos in there.
What the hell?
Like Gallipoli, which has had tremendous critical acclaim both here and in America.
Again, you see, the movie industry's got out of my hands. Gay-Lipoli, in my opinion, is a better description of that film.
Gallipoli. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Two fellas,
What a
I don't
character.
say they're shirtlifters. I don't say that. I don't say they're shirtlifters, but they could be. They could be, and that's how it comes across, you know? Giving the Turks the wrong idea. You know? Mind you, they've had the wrong idea for a year or two, haven't they, eh? Don't worry.
Do you know many people within the film industry intimately, though? I mean, I'm thinking of actors or actresses.
Well, I do, naturally. I've had... You hear the boys in the band over there, for Christ's sake, eh? That'll do, fellas, eh? No, I've done a bit of casting, Mike, I have. I've done a bit of... I mean, it's not for nothing I'm known as the Protestant Lou Grade. I am. We've got a lot in common, you know. Well, with a couple of tycoons, and it's significant, isn't it, that old Lou's enterprise is being taken over by an Aussie corporation, an Aussie conglomerate. A conglomerate. And they're a bit afraid, of course, that it'll lose its Englishness, but old Lord Grey, English? Well, rumour has it he's a Bulgarian tap dancer. I don't know. But he's very nice and a close personal friend, I hasten to say.
Well, you've got many.
But a lot of the actresses, you know, I mean, I know them all personally. I can't name names on this show because, you know, there's been moments when my fidelity to my wife has been put to a pretty severe test. And come off second best, I can tell you.
Can you think of any... I mean, was this a question of girls being forward, being overwhelmed by your sexuality?
I do get a bit. You know, I had an embarrassing experience in a London taxi. Yes.
London
I had this
taxi.
little lass. She was a star of one of my films. And I was showing her the sights of London, you know, Buckminster Castle, St Paul's Abbey, Trafalgar Circus, and we're driving around. And I kid you not, you know, this little Sheila done a streak in the back seat of the car. I didn't know where to look. And we got to our destination. The driver says, that'll be so-and-so, you know. And he says, how are you going to pay me? And she... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say it, but she done an Erica. She done an Erica, but not the top part. She flashed the map of Tasmania, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you who aren't too crash on the geography, Tasmania is a triangular continent. A bit on the bushy side.
Oh my god!
Oh, for goodness sake! Anyway, to cut a long story short, the driver said, haven't you got anything smaller?
That was really really funny, even though I couldn't understand all the jokes and everything that was said. I'm having still a little bit of a trouble to understand the Aussie accent, and especially if it's portrayed in such a funny way with the very unique accent of Sir Les Patterson. So yeah, if you could help me out after watching this video, you could tell me like some cool shows that I can watch in my own time, or some YouTubers from Australia that I can watch so I can get more familiar with the language. I think it will be very beneficial for the future of this channel if I can understand you guys way better. I mean, I can still understand most of it, but it's a little bit troubling. But it was really funny, especially the Tasmania last part. Oh my god. We definitely need to check out more Australian comedy, so keep on recommending me cool videos, and I'll see you in the next one.